Hello again, my lovelies. It's Aunty Nay for another story time. And guess what tonight is going to be about going to school. Oh my gosh, can you even believe that? You already go to school. Why do you want to hear a book about going to school? But you know what? I promise you will like this one. So it is called Whiffy Wilson, the Wolf Who Wouldn't Go to School. And it is by Carol Hart and Leonie Lord. Look at that cute little wolf right there. And this is a really glossy page, so I'm hoping you guys can see the rest okay. But this is Whiffy Wilson, the wolf who would not go to school. Okay, are you ready? Oh, let's first find out when this was written, okay? It was written originally in 2014. So how old do you think this book is? So it's 2023 right now. So how many is 2023 minus 2014? So 23 minus 14 is an easy way to do it. Do you know? I know. Do you know? This is part of the school, right? It is, are you ready? 9 years old. So this story is 9 years old. Okay? So here we go. All right, Whiffy Wilson, the wolf who would not go to school. And look at him and his friend there. Aren't they cute? Cute little friend. Oh my gosh, look at him. He is an angry wolfie. Okay, so there was a wolf named Wilson who couldn't count to 10. He wouldn't learn to write his name. He never used a pen. How many of you know how to write your name? That's a good thing to know, right? He didn't know his ABCs. He didn't know his ABCs. He couldn't paint or cook. Look at him trying to paint. He wouldn't learn his 2 plus 2s. We just did some math, right? So look at him trying to add up 2 plus 2. And then he never read a book. Well, crazy Wolfie, we're reading a book right now about him. Okay. By the way, I wanted to let you know, this book has been donated to me to read to you guys by my awesome friend Ashton. So thank you, Ashton, for letting us use your book. This is fun. Uh-oh. Okay. Time for school, his father cried. You pesky little pup. But school is boring, Wilson whined, and he turned the TV up. So look at him. He's like, I just want to watch TV. School is boring. This is way more fun. I don't think he looks like he's having fun. Do you? I don't think he's having very much fun. But he's like, this school is boring. I just want to hang out and watch TV. Let's see. I think I might have skipped a page. Let me double check. No, I did not. So here we go. Okay, here's his friend. So one morning, Wilson went next door to ask his friend to play. But Dottie smiled. I can't because I'm off to school today. She looks pretty excited, huh? And Wolfie's like, I don't know about the school thing. Well, I'm not going, Wilson grumped. Who wants to read and write? I'd rather play and watch TV and stay up late at night. Look at her. She's like, what are you talking about? I think we've all felt that way sometimes. I know I feel like that when I have to go to work. So you probably felt like that before when you have to go to school too. Look at her. She's adorable. Oh, you're so silly, Dottie smiled. Come to school with me. There's nothing to be scared of. School's lots of fun. You'll see. She's trying to egg him on and get him to come by telling him he might be scared. Who says I'm scared? Growled Wilson. A wolf is brave and strong. It's just the teacher might be mad if I get the answers wrong. And you see all these schoolwork here? Have you guys ever felt like that before? Like if you don't get the answer right the first time, you might get in trouble? Let me tell you a secret. It's all called learning. and you won't get in trouble if you don't know the answer right away. Okay, so here is Dottie taking Wilson to school with her. But Dottie wasn't worried. She just grabbed him by the paw. I'm trying to read backwards on here. Let's see. She marched him up the path to school and pushed him through the door. Okay, so here is school. She's showing him the bathrooms. Look, it looks like they're going to do some drawing. She hung his coat up on a hook. She made him use the bathroom, then took him to the classroom and showed him what to do. So she's ready to go over all of the school stuff with him. First, you paint a picture and stick it to the wall. So she drew a picture of herself, Dottie. And look at Wilson. He's painting a picture. What do you think it is? It looks like the start of a wolf, maybe. So first you paint a picture. Then you get some cookie dough and roll it in a ball. You squeeze it and you squash it and you pat it nice and flat. So here he is with some cookie dough. Then get some cookie cutters and make a shape like that. So she's making some fun heart-shaped cookies. Have you guys ever made cookies with a cookie cutter before? It's pretty fun because you get to do all sorts of designs. This one's fun. Have you guys ever done dot to dot? Where you go from number by number and you go around and do the dot to dot? So, next you get the ladybugs and count up all the spots. Then we'll draw a picture by joining up the dots. So here's the ladybugs and they're going to count all the spots. And then she's going to draw a picture by joining up the dots. That's a big old dinosaur. Look at that. And Wilson's over here sliding down the dinosaur's back. At lunchtime, they had pizza, then ran to play outside. "Let's play soccer," called a boy. "My favorite," Wilson cried. So he's going to go out and play soccer with a new friend. Does it sound like Wilson's having a bad day at school? I don't think so. Okay, this is a fun one. He ran and passed and dribbled. Then he scored a goal. Hooray! His team cheered, "Whiffy Wilson, you're the hero of the day." Do you see that picture? He's playing soccer and he scores. And everybody's cheering for him. "And I thought no one would like me," said Wilson with a grin. "But look at all my lovely friends. It's great fun joining in." So he's finding out that he's having a lot of new friends because he took a chance and went to school. All right, so let's see. During arts and crafts that afternoon, they made a flying car. "What lovely work," the teacher smiled. "You've earned a golden star." So look at, they made the flying car. And here's for Dottie and Wilson. They both got some stars. So it sounds like the teacher is really excited about them and what they're doing. So that's really cool. "This isn't worked," gasped Wilson. "All we've done so far is play." "Oh, you're so funny," Dottie laughed. "We've been working hard all day." Look at her. She's like, "Yes, it's been fun, but we've been doing work too." Does he look surprised? He looks a little surprised that he's been working all day when he's just thinking he's playing all day. But the day was nearly over. Oop, sorry. But the day was nearly over, so they sat down on a rug. The teacher read a story, kind of like what we're doing right now. And Wilson gave his friend a hug. Aw, look at that. So here's the teacher. She's reading them a story. Look at all those kids in school. I wonder what she's reading to them. We can't tell, but look, here's some pictures on the wall that somebody did earlier that day. That is so cute. "This school is perfect," Wilson grinned. "It isn't dull at all. I can play with all the other kids. I can run and kick a ball." So look, he's like, you know what? School isn't so bad. I get to do all these fun things. cute, Wilson. The classroom toys are really cool. The teacher is so kind. If I had to come here every day, I really wouldn't mind. So it looks like Wilson is actually having fun at school. Look at all his friends in the background there, and Dottie holding his hand. She's a good example, huh? The next morning, Whiffy Wilson was up and dressed at 8. He called for Dottie right away. It's school. We can't be late. So he's getting ready. He's putting on his underwear, and he's brushing his hair and putting on his coat. It looks like his backpack's waiting. So he's ready to go to school. Oh, Whiffy Wilson, Dottie smiled. You really are the best. There's no school on a Saturday. It's time to take a rest. So look at her. She's not ready for school. Because what day is it? It's Saturday. And school usually isn't on Saturdays. Wait until you see Wilson's reaction. Look at him. But home is boring, Wilson whined. I want to go and play. What can I do? Just stay inside and watch TV all day? Do you remember when he said he'd rather stay at home and watch TV all day? Sounds like he changed his mind, huh? But here he is. This is boring. Never mind, smiled Dottie. You can come and play with me. So it looks like she got dressed so she can go and play with him too. And so remember, it's Saturday. So they ran around the backyard as happy as can be. The end. That is so cute. So let's see. I think there's a lesson. The lesson is not necessarily that school isn't boring, but it might be if you're afraid to try something new that might be good for you, it might be a good chance that it will be fun and you'll enjoy it. So if you're a little afraid to do something that you just aren't sure if you're brave enough to do, try it. You might like it. And I'm so excited that you guys were here with me again. I am going to put a link underneath where this book is going to be available. So if you want your mom or dad or you to purchase the book, you can go and find it. Until next time, I'm super excited to read with you next week. There's a couple shout outs I wanted to say. I think there's a boy named Cody who really liked a story recently. So I'm excited, Cody, that you're here listening as well. And Gemma, I know Gemma likes to go to school. She's in kindergarten and she really likes to go to school. So I think she'd be a good example for Wilson. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm super excited to be with you and know that you are a wonderful person and that you are loved. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.